You're watching the Paper Tams Vlogtober series. Follow me every day during the month of October, and I'll show you how I use creativity to live life well.
Hi everyone, Tams here. This video is a requested video. One of my hobbies that I don't share a whole lot on YouTube is I have been dabbling over the last few years into miniatures, just a little bit. And after the tour, I'll share with you why I do this. A lot of you have asked to see my, quote, mouse house, unquote. So I have shared on Instagram over the years a growing mouse house that I decorate during the holidays. So here is your tour of the mouse house for Halloween and fall. Okay, the mouse house is currently located in a spare bedroom, which I will not show you because it is not fixed up. But it's the only space I had. So you can see it's just stacks of wooden blocks and a little like Kallax shelf I got from Target, and it's on top of some storage drawers where I keep all my supplies for the mouse house. And right now they're getting ready for a Halloween party. So let me quickly give you a tour of what we have so far. So this is the street level where we have a little mouse up here that usually announces something like a Merry Christmas. And right now he's holding up the party lights. We also have our post box. And then we have the attic and spare bedroom. We have a little garden area. And right now, of course, there's pumpkins in the garden. And then we come down and we do have a little first tier patio with a fire pit. And we've got a little Halloween trick-or-treater with some candy getting ready for the party. And then we have our main living room, of course, which is decked out with some Halloween donuts and some champagne on ice. And we also have the butler with the bar cart ready to go. We have some bunting that I made myself. And then as we come down to the next level, we have another more formal garden area that's decked out with pumpkins. We have a bedroom with someone else getting ready and another jack-o'-lantern full of candy. We have the dining room, which I didn't do much with, just a little pumpkin. And then we're going to come down to the basement level where we have, this is the bathroom and laundry room. We currently don't have a washer and dryer, but the mouse house should be getting one of those soon. Now we have Chef's Kitchen, and he's got an abundance of produce he's gotten in, and he is making more donuts and some Oreo cakes for treats for the party. And then we have the wine cellar. You can see, it's hard to see, it's a little dark in here. I do need to get a light. But we got Uncle Fergus back here in the back who has hit the bottles already. So we always got someone hanging out in the wine cellar. But anyway, this is the mouse house for the fall, harvest, and Halloween season. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed that. The miniature world is something I just dabble in a little bit. To give you the why, about 4 years ago, I was vacationing with my family in Cashiers, North Carolina, and I came across the Maileg mice and the whole Maileg toy company. I discovered what all that was. I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the mice. I fell in love with the whole idea behind the toy company. A dream of mine, you know, a lot of times we make a list of what a dream job would look like, and I have several, of course I do. But one of them would be to work for Maileg because I just love them. Anyway, something that started off very small, I allowed myself to buy one of the little mice in a little tea set, and then proceeded over the next 4 years to go down a rabbit hole. And I really started diving into this when I found out that my niece was having a little baby girl. So I became a great auntie this past winter, this past February of 2025. And I dabble in this because eventually, if my great niece is interested, I know my niece is interested, I want to help her build her own mouse house. Now, I have gifted a few things that she can have stored away because, you know, babies don't need all these little things. But if she chooses to have her own dollhouse, I want to be able to help and I want to be a part of that. So I've been learning different ways to decorate, build furniture, find things inexpensively, and make things on my own. I typically decorate the mouse house big time at Christmas, so I will share that with you again in another video. But if you're interested in more about what I'm doing in the world of miniatures, please let me know, because I know this is a hobby that it kind of came out of left field. It does have something to do with paper and paper crafting, believe it or not. But if you are interested in that, please let me know. Leave me a comment below. But otherwise, this is just a little entertainment to show you what the mouse house looks like this time of year. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.